Hey guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oma and I'm glad to have you around today. If you're just stopping by today, hello. If you've been with us, I truly appreciate you. Thank you for staying with us. I love you all. Thank you. Alright, let's not waste time. Let's go to the topic of today. Alright, great. The topic of today is spiritual wealth. Okay, how to attract spiritual wealth, spiritual prosperity, because you'll agree with me that nothing happens in the physical without happening in the spiritual, because the spiritual controls the physical. Okay, by the time you're blessed spiritually, it will only manifest in the physical. Okay, all right, so today I want to teach us how to make our own spiritual wealth water. Let's quickly get into the video. The first thing you need for this spiritual wealth water ritual is your pot, your local pot. Okay, great. In here I have four items. I have four items in here. The first item I have here is rock salt or native salt. The second one I have here is your native alligator pepper. Okay. The third one I have is your stick cinnamon. And the fourth one I have here is your clove. Clove. Can you see it? Clove. And then I have star anise. Star anise. I have honey. Unadulterated honey. And finally your local sponge. Now these things, you are going to put them inside this pot. Inside this pot, okay? Your native salt, or what other people call rock salt. This alligator pepper, you will open it. You know you have to open it behind your back for spiritual purposes. Select 21 seeds from here and put it inside this pot. Put this one stick of cinnamon inside this pot. Then measure this quantity of clove and put in here. Your star anise, you can just use your stuff and measure some of it. Like this, okay? Then you also put it in here. Now these ingredients in here, you are going to get water, okay, and pour the water inside this pot, getting to this level, okay? Yes, you will pour water getting to this level. And if your pot is the type that has a cover, you can cover it. If it's not the type that has a cover, you get another cover, anything that can cover it, even if it's a cover pot, your small pot at home, use it and cover it. Okay, take this pot, okay, and make an open fire. Make an open fire, okay, and boil these things inside it. All right, boil all these things inside it. Allow it to stay for like 20 minutes. If the water reduces so much, please add another water. This is honey, but do not add this honey just yet. After boiling this for like 20 minutes, okay, you will bring it down and allow it to settle, allow it to cool. When it must have cooled, don't sieve it. Leave it the way it is. Okay, leave it the way it is. Then you now get this honey. Get this honey and measure 5 tablespoons of this honey and pour it inside the water. Alright, great. Pour it inside the water and allow it to stay for 7 days. Cover it and allow it to stay for 7 days before you start using it. Now, I have made this video because of so many people that are in bondage and they are not aware of it. This video is about many men and women that are in spiritual bondage. Spiritual bondage, hexes, by the spirits. Okay? By the spirits. Because there is a difference between someone being in bondage by a physical human, like by a human being, your fellow human being, and some people that are in spiritual bondage. There is a guy that had an agreement with his fellow man that he doesn't have money, therefore he wants to be collecting goods, okay, from him and be selling and then be giving him money from time to time. But this guy broke this agreement and went and bought something with that same money. He bought something, not even that something that will be giving him money, but he bought a car that he wants to be using. This other guy went to his village to go and call on his mother's deity. From his mother's side, he went to go and cry unto his mother's deity, because that thing affected the guy's business. He's no longer doing very well in his business. He returned back to the village and he cried. Alright? Cried to the deity, and the deity came for revenge. Now, this guy I'm telling you has gone back to square one, while the other one is lifted. So, this is something against, it's a spiritual something. That guy did the wrong thing. But several people are in this kind of bondage because of what parents has done, because of what relatives has done, because of what ancestors has done, and because of what they have done. Severally, they carry women. Severally, you go out with different men. So many of these people are spiritually, they are not okay. It is very easy to break a curse that is being laid by a human being than the one that is laid by a spirit. If you have wronged somebody knowingly or unknowingly, and the person has cried using just sand, earth to cry, the person has placed a curse on you, and you need to do something about it. I am not here to talk about, what can bring about spiritual curse. Spiritual curse is worse than physical curse. Physical curse, you can visit the person that you are seeing and go and tell the person, maybe ask for forgiveness, and the person will forgive you. But it's still spiritual curse, spiritual bondage, spiritual cage. That one is a very tough one. And this is why you need this in your house. Now, don't bother about what anybody has said. How do you know that you have spiritual curse following you around. Every time you will discuss business, about a particular business you guys have concluded, and they called you, say, tomorrow, John, tomorrow please come and take some of the payments so that you will start up with the work. As you have arrived tomorrow, you notice that they are no longer you notice that they are no longer interested in the business. Story must enter. It is time, whatever it is, whenever it is your time, problem arise. You are a lady. Every time, promise and fail. Promise and fail. Promise and fail. You're not, in fact, before you, a man that loves you so much, all of a sudden the man is no longer in love with you. He now sees you like as if you're a beast. Same thing goes with a woman, because these things happen even in marriages, in relationships. Someone who loves you, all of a sudden the person is no longer in love with you. Something prompted it. This is why we have all these items here. All these items signify something. This one signifies something. This one signifies all these ingredients here, natural ingredients. All these ingredients you've seen here, there is no artificial. All these ingredients here, there is no artificial. They have what they stand for. After everything, when you mix it with honey, because whatever is your case is contained in this pot. If it is a spiritual bad luck, spiritual bondage, this alligator pepper here will do the magic for you. This rock salt has its own. This clove have its own. This star anise will attract your favor for you. This cinnamon will do its own for prosperity, and even in your marriage, to make it to be very sweet, your relationship. And this honey will make everything to remain as sweet as ever. So when you must have finished, whenever you have whenever you know you have a business, after it has stayed for 7 days, just leave it. Whenever you know you have a business to attend to, you have a business partner, you people, it's time for you people to go. All right, just go to where this water is. Go to where this water is. Or even if it's a lady, as a man that you have a business, go to where this water is early in the morning. Before you talk to anybody, before you brush your teeth, just wake up. When you wake up, you don't wear anything on your legs. You understand? Go to where this water is. Directly from the pot. Don't say, let me use cup and fetch the water. No. From the pot, you'll be using your hand to be using it to be washing your face. Wash your face. As you're washing your face, you'll be making declarations that whatever it is that is bringing you this bad luck, if it is in your face, you use it and wash your hands. Use it and wash your feet. I did not say have your bath with it though. Please pay attention. Use it and wash your face, wash your hands, wash your feet. That you want your water to attract for you today. You mention that business, mention that your partner's name, that person that you want to go and visit for that business, for that contract. Mention the person's name. Do you understand? Mention the person's name. You'll be praying with the person's name. After praying with the person's name, you just go in. Okay? If you have your business oil, the one that I made, the one I told you people, I taught you how to. If you have not watched a video on my business oil, just go there and refer to it. Okay? Good. Business and prosperity oil. Go there, take it and rub it on your palms. Use it a little bit and make the sign of the cross on your forehead. Alright? That is it. Just go and get your contract. Go and get with that business. If you are a student, the same thing. You know that a lot of things are going wrong, or you know that a lecturer is always disturbing you for him to sleep with you because he wants you. If not, you will have carryover. Do this before you go to that lecturer's office. he will become confused. He will not even remember he will not remember such thing again. Or maybe you are a woman. Some people, they have promised them marriage. Once they get to their father's house for the traditional marriage or white wedding, anyone, the man will start seeing your face and you will look like an old woman. Your face will appear like an old woman to the guy. The guy will say he's no longer interested. You've not done anything to a guy you're going out with, and the guy decides he's no longer interested. Come and use your pot of wealth. Come and use this pot. The water inside it will do the magic for you. Use it and wash your face, wash your hands, wash your feet before you step out. You will see that there is power in nature. Please don't use only local pots, please. And don't forget to add your honey. To measure your 5 spoons of honey and add to it. Wash it. When doing these things, if you like, you can use local sponge to wash your face. If you like, it's optional. You understand? In case you want your face to be very clean before you leave, please, you can use it. But if you don't like, no problem. It's just for you to wash your face, wash your hands, wash your feet. Okay? Yes, before you step out. Please, after you must have finished, doing this and mixing it with honey, please take this pot outside. You take this pot outside, facing east, under the sun. All right, morning sun, facing east. Okay, you're going to pray that let God use the sun as a messenger. That as you're sending this sun as a messenger, let it get to God, that this will work for you to break every spiritual curse upon your life that is bringing you hatred, obstruction, that is bringing you backwardness, bringing you bad luck, bringing you that is making you caged you, making you to be in bondage, making your life miserable, making you not to be moving forward. Gawa gawa demma nawa nawa demma. If they ask you, if they check your account balance, there is nothing more than 20,000 naira. Go and make this available for you. But please, this pot of water, you need to let everybody in the house know. It is only you that will use it. If your wife wants to use, let her make her own. If your husband wants to let him make his own. And when you want to keep it, get clothes, put it on the floor and keep this on top of it. Cover it and use it anytime you want to go out on an important business, or maybe you want to go to your shop or anywhere. All right, great. Okay, this is what I said. Let me come and teach the family today. Okay, if you like this video, please give me thumbs up. All right, like this video, share it with your friends, invite your friends. Okay, invite your friends, because what we are doing here is real. What we are doing here is not a joke. Okay, what we are doing here, we have lots and lots of information to share with you guys. We have a lot of information, spiritual information to share with you guys. Okay, health wise, with the use of herbs, use of roots, use of a lot of things, natural stuff for us to solve our problems once and for all. Okay, thank you all. All right, if you're just joining for the first time, you are welcome. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. All right, put your notification button on so that whenever I create a new content, you will always get the notification. All right, if you're an old subscriber, oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for staying with Oma. Oma loves you. Thank you, and do have a lovely day.